Well, time to express some regrets, or imagine things in the past that could have been different. Hey, I'm Sar, and we'll deal with the third conditional in this video. So this is the order. First, the uses of this structure, then the grammar, with some details I want you to pay attention to, and finally some mistakes we should avoid. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, okay? It helps a lot. So let's start. I want you to do this in the comments. Share a thing you would like to change from your past using this structure. I promise I'll check each one of them, okay? The third conditional is the trickiest of the conditional structures. We use it to modify the past, and that's why we consider it unreal. To change the past, we need a situation. So, I didn't tell Diana I found her pretty, and we never went out. That's a situation that happened in my past. If I want to turn this into a regret or something that I'm idolizing, well, I'm going to say something like this. If I had told Diana I found her pretty, we would have gone out. That's an example using the third conditional. Remember that we use it to change the past. That's what we want to modify. Here we have another example. If I had paid the electricity bill, they wouldn't have suspended the service. As you can see, we always have two clauses. An event you want to change and a hypothetical result, just like here in the example. If Dylan had studied more, he would have scored higher. As you can see, the if part is the event that you want to change. The other part is the result that you wish you had. This is an example in the third conditional. If Dylan had studied more, he would have scored higher. With this example, we are going to explain the grammar. Now the grammar. As usual with conditional structures, we need two clauses, each clause with certain elements. The if clause uses the past perfect structure. As we can see here, if Dylan had studied. You see that combination? That's the past perfect. The second clause, the outcome or the consequence, will use would have to be exact. He would have scored higher. So we use a combination of would have and past participle. Here's another example. If I had had the money for that concert, I could have enjoyed so much. I know it looks a little bit different. Just to remind you, the if clause, as it uses the past perfect, we're gonna use had as an auxiliary verb, okay? The other had, yeah, I know, had, is the verb. So the first one is an auxiliary, and the other one is the actual verb. The second sentence also looks different because, well, we are not restricted only to use would. We can also use could or might. So it's not going to affect much the meaning of a sentence, but our intentions. And as usual with conditional structures, we can invert the clauses, okay? We can start with the consequence and then go with the if clause. The only thing that we have to remember is, like in this example, I could have enjoyed the concert so much if I had had the money for it. You see, it's the same thing, however, we don't use a comma in these cases. Seriously, I recommend you to review the past perfect, check perfect models, and have a look at past participle forms, especially the regular ones, okay? Because this will help you a lot to learn this topic properly. I know, it's really demanding in terms of grammar. And now the most common mistakes. The first one is, well, confusing the second and the third conditional. They are totally different. What's the difference between these two sentences? If I had the money, I would go to a concert, and if I had had the money, I would have gone to a concert. Well, the difference is, well, the first one is totally imaginary, because maybe the concert hasn't happened yet, and I don't have money anyway, so I'm imagining if I could go. That's why we use the second conditional. In the second example, I would have gone to a concert. That means that the concert already happened, and I didn't have the money. So that's why I say if I had had the money. Yeah, I know, sad story. So the first one, second conditional, total imaginary situations, and the third conditional changes your past. The second possible mistake is confusing past participles. This part is really important. It's key to use the proper past participle in both clauses. 60% of the mistakes I have ever seen are linked to problems on the verb form. So reviewing the past participles is vital here. For example, this sentence is incorrect. If I had took extra classes, yuck. I will have passed the class. Nope, you wouldn't have. Yeah, this sentence is totally incorrect. What is the past participle of take? Yep, this one, taken. And what is the past participle of pass? Well, pretty easy. It's already past with ed. So it doesn't matter if it's regular or irregular, we have past participles. Keep in mind this. So the correct version of this sentence will be, if I had taken extra classes, I would have passed the class. And that's a wrap. Remember to share your experience in the comments. Also, if you like this video, click on that icon, subscribe and share. That's the best way you can help the channel. Thanks for your support and keep learning. Tar out. Bye. Take care.